Hi, everybody. I just want to take this opportunity to update you on the state of the agency as I've been here now as CEO for almost 2 years. And I remember when I was first asked by the board of directors to come in and fill in as CEO. At the time, it was supposed to be a temporary position until the board found a new chief executive officer. Well, what was anticipated to be 2 months has now come close to 2 years. And as I look back, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to lead this wonderful organization and the best staff in the industry. But the board of directors has recently re-engaged the CEO search. I requested that they do so a couple of months back. And they're very close to making a selection. I wouldn't be surprised in the very near future that the chairperson of the board does make an announcement. So that's on the horizon, and I think we should all be hopeful and optimistic about that. New beginnings are always opportunities to get better. But as I look back, I remember some of my interactions and some of my first town hall meetings. It was always that question, when are we getting a new CEO? And that was really out of my control. I was willing to stay until they found the right person, and then we agreed because of certain challenges, it wasn't a good time to make a change. And it certainly was a worthwhile question, but really not as important as you might think. Who the new CEO is important for the direction of the agency, but it's really more important that you recognize yourself as well as a CEO. You really are in charge of what you oversee, and it is one team. And regardless of who the overall CEO is, I hope that you all look at yourself as leaders. I always looked at you as leaders. I didn't really see myself as the person at the top. I always saw myself as a person on the team, because we are a team. If you look at the best functioning, the healthiest teams, those are the ones where each team member seeks to lift the other team member up. And we're in the business of lifting people up. That's our job. That's what we're here for. We took that path. It's a noble cause and a righteous path. But I don't think that we're as effective lifting others up. We don't commit to lifting each other's up. No one advances by pushing somebody back. That just means you stay where you are. And the most unhealthy cultures are the gotcha cultures, the one where I don't agree with somebody, so let me see if I can undermine them. We only win when each of us support each other, and we seek to do our best, and when we see ourselves as CEO of what we're in charge of, and we do our job. We look to help someone else who needs help in their job. Again, it's one team. I remember when I first started here, it was over 25 years ago, and the culture was different. I know there were different times. The external challenges were very different. Now, many years later, I can tell you that the external forces have never been more pronounced and more threatening to our culture. We have a salary, we have a hiring crisis, we have wages that are not fair given what DSPs, our most important workers, are asked to do. We have something that you all well know of, the Justice Center. Those are external forces. So if we don't unite and work as a team, it will be that much harder for us to fulfill our mission, lifting each other up. And that's what we're here. We're in the business to lift people up. Vicki Schnaps, our founder, created, her and her late husband, Murray Schnaps, they created this model of care. that took people from institutions, people with challenges and special needs, took them from institutions and placed them in group homes and family-like settings, and family-like homes, I should say, in community-based settings. We created that model of care. It's now replicated elsewhere. Vicki used to refer to us as the Tiffany's of agencies. I'd like to think that we can be that again. We can be, if you commit to being your own CEO and commit to being a team player to support your other team members around you. I look at behind me, you'll see there's a mural of milestones. No one has milestones like this agency as you look through the years. 1971, when this agency was founded, through the years, the number of homes we opened the FCA, we opened our first home for individuals with autism. There was no agency that can have a mural on the wall like life's work. Those are agency milestones. In my previous life here at Life's Work, I was external. I was fundraising, I was marketing, I was public relations, and my interactions in the home were mostly, if I was to bring a prospective donor to a home to learn about the work we do, the work you do, if I was to bring an elected official to lobby for their support, to see the work that you do. Recently, I've had the wonderful pleasure, and I'll take these memories with me, I'll have the wonderful pleasure of meeting more DSPs and managers. We've had the employee of the quarter celebrations. I've heard stories. I'm humbled by the work that these wonderful individuals do. I'm humbled by their stories, by their commitment, by their heart, by their compassion, by their passion to help others in need of a helping hand. It is truly humbling. And I'm so forever grateful for meeting you, grateful for the work you do. And as you look at that mural and the agency's milestones, I hope that you have in your mind your own milestones in your journey. I know I have mine. I'm further back now in 2023. I'm looking back towards the beginning of 1971. If I pivot and turn forward, milestones I look to create in my mind are very different now. It may be about vacation, relaxing, whatever it is. But it's not going to be about changing lives, certainly not as it did in the past. But I look at my milestones. I remember getting a $1 million donation to help make the Family Center for Autism possible. I remember participation on Celebrity Apprentice, where we got $750,000. I remember emceeing our 50th anniversary gala. I remember being on the front cover of the Wall Street Journal talking about the hiring crisis and the salary inequity for DSPs. These are milestones in my mind that are not reflected on a mural, but I take them now into my retirement. It gives me comfort, it gives me peace. I hope that you have in your mind milestones you accomplish and achieve, not every day, maybe every month, maybe every 6 months, maybe every year. They're milestones about changing people's lives. I hope you don't underestimate the significance of that, the value of that. I'd love for that to be splashed on a mural of a wall, but at least let it be in the mural of your mind. Let that give you strength as you go forward. I would love for us to be able to compensate that monetarily. It's not the model that Albany creates for us. We're a reimbursed service, reimbursed at a certain rate. We lobby like hell to get more. I travel, I meet with elected officials, write blogs, I've been in newspapers, been on TV talking about it. We're still trying to move the needle. We won't relent until we get it done. In the meantime, just know how much you are appreciated and how vital you are. You're the heart and soul of this mission. It doesn't matter whether you're a DSP, whether you're an office worker, whether you're the receptionist, whether you're in fundraising, accounting. It's one team. We exist collectively to lift each other up, and we can only do that when we support each other and lift each other up. So I would ask, as a new CEO comes on board, Let he or she see the best of us. Let he or she see the best of you. Because there's no agency like life's work. The mural forward is yet to be written. It's yet to be established. You have the pen in your hand to make it possible, to be even greater, to be even more impactful on more lives. You are the CEOs of the future, and I wish you the best of luck. But I know this, you're not going to need luck because you have the skill, you have the passion, you have the vision. I wish you all the best. And I thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to serve. It's been my honor, my pleasure, and God bless you all. Thank you.